Hi everyone, I'm Kenny Davis, lead pastor with South Community Church, and welcome to the Spirit Minute. Recently I heard of a sport that actually challenges my imagination. I can't even comprehend why anybody would want to play it. And it's called toe wrestling. And they play it around the globe. Even in England they have what they call the toe wrestling championships. You lay on the mat and you try to pin each other's big toe down, and similar to thumb wrestling, but it's actually toe wrestling. So in a way, that this unusual competition, it really gives honor to a part of the body that we don't really think about. We think, it's inconsequential. And you know what I think sometimes? I really believe this, that we feel like that sometimes, that we really don't have a part in what's happening. If you go to church, sometimes you just slip in and you hear the sermon and the music, and then you slip out and you think, I don't really have a part of that. I know what's big for our church and probably for yours is people being connected, and so that they'll know that they're a part of the body. Well, Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 12:15, he says, if the foot should say that because I'm not a hand, or because I'm not an eye, I'm not really a part of the body, it's therefore still a part of the body. You know that. And he's talking about how it doesn't cease to be a part of the body just because it feels that way. And so I want to say this to you today, that if you're feeling inconsequential, if you're feeling like you're not a part, maybe you're one of those that slips in and slips out of the church, and just to hear the music and to hear the sermon, and you don't feel a part of it, get connected today. Now it may be you today that's sitting there thinking, I'm really not a part of what's happening in the history and the story of God, and I don't really want to go to a church because I really feel inconsequential, that nobody would want to meet me and nobody would want to greet me and really connect with me. Don't believe that today. That the body of Christ and the body of the church always has a place for you. And I really believe that. And so did Paul when he wrote that. So even if you feel like a toe today, don't forget, you're a major part of the body. Listen, have a great weekend, and don't forget that if you don't have a home church, come and see us, South Community Church, 106 in South Memorial. So we start at 10:30 a.m. in the Spirit Bank Event Center. You can't miss it. It's really big there. And we have a lunch actually this Sunday right after church for all of our first-time friends and for all the church. It's going to be great. Hope you can make it. And if you don't want to come there, find a church and go to. All right? Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.